Okay, so I think we're on now. Let's see. All right, so I'll put this on the chat in case there's anybody coming in that wants to talk. My name is Tina. Welcome to my channel. Today what I'm going to do is we're going to look at what's going on right now in your energy. Like today, what's happening, what is the challenge, and what is the challenge and what's the solution? That's what I'm asking today. So I like to invite in angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give a clear, accurate message for the sign of Aries. Thank you. Okay, so what your challenge is something about love. I've got the Lovers, I've got the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So Aries, it looks to me like you're feeling pretty shitty about somebody that walked away. Maybe you walked away, but it's leaving you feeling a little bit lacking, just as a person. I also see, you coming out the other side of that as the Nine of Pentacles. Look at how this came out. It's like you walk away. There's a little grieving about this love situation, but it was a choice that you made. And here's the Nine of Pentacles, which is, this could be about deciding that you like being single. It could be about really enjoying your independence. It can also be like this relationship pushed you closer to spirit. And like at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing and looking like. Like it hurt you to leave or to when this person walked away, because what you were expecting is the Ten of Cups at the bottom. But I see you finding some kind of passion and going for it here, in money department. Like I see you doing it. And then we've got the Chariot and the Six of Swords saying, like, you're moving on to something better, something really that's going to make you happy. And I feel like it's something that you had planned for. My cards are all jacked up, so I'm going to put them off, so they're facing the upright. And then if they flip around, then we'll read them upside down, but I don't like to shuffle upside down. I feel like something that's been toxic or heavy on you is being relieved. You're being relieved from it. And I think it's because you've been meditating a lot. That's what I'm seeing here in these cards. So the problem is, like, you're feeling a little down about this, but I feel like it's working out with the Nine of Pentacles. So let's see what Spirit is saying for guidance. Yeah, so this is all about this Devil card. I saw it before. And this is about somebody, having control, something having control over you, not yourself. Like something's running you. And I feel like you're being guided. I feel like you're changing that energy with the Temperance card. And I feel like there's angels around you helping you do that. So I don't know. It can be a lot of things. It can be fear at the bottom of the day, Like I feel like basically it's fear. But it manifests in lots of ways, like addiction, codependency, the way you feel about yourself. Because I feel like over here in this Five of Pentacles, this is kind of a rough spot. This girl looks pretty upset here. Like not wanting to move, not wanting to look up and see a solution even. like just in a really sad way. But I see you finding balance with this temperance card. Like I feel like, yeah, you're letting go. You're going for it. You're starting a new life, a new chapter in your life with new lessons. What is that going to look like? Let's see. Show me what's coming for Aries in the future. Show me what's coming for Aries once they take that Fool drop, when they go in. Freedom. Yeah, I seen that one too. It's weird how when I was turning those around, those are the ones I was picking up on too. This Page of Wands. It's so freeing, you know? And then I feel like then it's up to you where you want to put your energy in, you know? Like once you do the back dive, it's like a whole brand new clean slate. And you're like, I wonder where I should go. I feel like it's got something to do with something that lights you up on the inside, like with the Page of Wands energy, you know? Like she just looks so freaking free. So I feel like you're contemplating something, like whether you should keep doing it or not. And then I see the Ten of Swords coming out. Like I feel like you could possibly be changing something up, you know? Changing up the way you do something. I feel like this is about something that you love to do, you know, like a hobby kind of thing, something that brings in money. But I feel like you're contemplating ending it. But what I'm feeling more than ending it, like this is really a card. It's not, it doesn't look so much of an ending as it does like a change, you know, like a transformation. So I feel like what you put your energy or the way you do something specific is changing, you know. You are supported by Spirit, Eight of Wands. I feel like this, whatever it is that you figure out here, you're changing something up. Let's clarify that a little bit more. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Tell me what that Ten of Swords is all about here. Like what exactly are you changing? You're changing you. You're changing you. Like, I feel like what happened here, this poor person, remember at the very beginning where this, like you made a choice and then you end up single? Well, I think what that did is kind of lined up your shadow and your light. Like, it lined up your human mind and body with your soul. And when you, that's what's changed, is who you are. You're completely aligned now. I feel like um your gifts, like your ESP kind of gifts, are getting stronger because this driver of this chariot has no reins. He's doing it all with his mind. He's speaking to those horses. He's telling them what way to go. And these horses metaphorically are you, human soul. And there you are up there, steering them both the same direction. So you guys have come into alignment. You've come into alignment over this love situation. So just so you know, like this is pretty cool. You know how sometimes, like, because I see you in the Five of Pentacles there feeling pretty damn shitty. but then, what ends up happening is it's this person that hurt you so much that changes everything about you. Isn't that crazy how it works? That's soul friend stuff, you know? Look at the bottom, victory. You're being victorious in everything. Like, I see you having equal give and take. I see you being very confident. I see you finding your divinity, understanding about what you create. You know, the Empress is definitely about creating. And like at the very beginning here, when we see this beautiful Page of Wands, freedom. She's free to be herself. She's free to do things the way she wants to do them. And now she's coming into this knowledge that she's magical. She can have anything. You might be discovering new gifts as well in your hands. I'm seeing that. But the Empress being here tells me that you are very creative And I feel like there's just no stopping you from here. Again, I see this two of cups here, um, which is about a choice in love sometimes. But it also kind of refers back to what I was talking about with the Chariot card. You know, how your soul and your human is lining up. These are both kind of saying the same thing. So whatever happens here in this situation, I feel like at the end of the day, what's happening is your spiritual growth, you know, and beings that Empress energy is the result of that relationship, and you're figuring out who you are, what you're capable of, and there's just no stopping you, Aries. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty amazing and beautiful. So now I'm going to go on to Taurus, and we'll see what's happening for Taurus. What's going on for Taurus today? Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give a clear, accurate message for Taurus for their highest good and growth. We would like to see what their challenge might be today, right now, in this moment, whatever day it is when they watch. And then we would like to look into the solution of the thing. Maybe see it from a different perspective in the solution. Maybe we get to see it from our soul's perspective. So, all right. So, Five of Swords. Something happened. This Five of Swords. This could be about someone screwing you over. This is kind of a harsh looking card. You know, there's someone down here. There's blood in the snow there. And this guy's rubbing his head like he fell, and maybe he, you know, maybe he got out of there too. I don't know. But I feel like there's spirit around you saying something, trying to tell you something about this situation. Whatever this was, it knocked you off your balance. Like you weren't expecting it. I don't know how you responded to it. Maybe harshly. And the Death card. So death and rebirth. So something here is coming to an end. And I think that's what's kind of eating your lunch there. I don't know what else to say about that card. It is a Wheel of Fortune moment. So that means to me that all this was put in your lap for your highest good and growth. So tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is bringing Taurus, please. Okay, wow. All right, well, so you've been manifesting. You've been manifesting something. You've been manifesting love. And I feel like you already made the decision about what you want, and you're just kind of waiting for the perfect time. You're waiting for it to happen, you know, like this girl is standing here waiting for this perfect wave to come in. So, or, you know, like she's watching the ocean and she's like, when can I go into the ocean? What's the perfect moment so that I can get all the way out there? So it looks like there's a little bit of waiting here, and I feel like you're a little bit discontent. Like, I feel like you're being made an offer here. It's like, do you see this cup being given from, and it looks like this card, like you can see like this side of it is like a higher realm. It's a different realm, and she's kind of got her back to it. You know, she's focused on these three cups here. And here's this other cup, and somebody is handing it to her, which I'm going to say is spirit, since it looks like such a spiritual world over there. And this girl is discontent. She can't see it. So maybe while you're waiting, you're getting discontent. Maybe you're losing your belief in your ability to manifest. Tell me more. I see somebody coming at you real fast. Knight of Swords. Something coming at you really fast. And it's here where you're like, I'm not sure. This is you going like, I'm not really sure about this. Like, you're kind of looking through your life and you're looking at all the love situations when this person comes in, and you just aren't quite sure. You're thinking about all the other loves you've had, which some of them were hardcore, you know, some of them were terrible. Yeah. I feel like you're thinking about one specific one, and it's probably the one that hurt you, the Emperor here. And the Six of Cups. Like, you can't get this person off your mind. I feel like you think about them all the time, and you wonder, like, what would happen if that Five of Swords didn't happen? What would have happened if that five of Swords didn't happen and it didn't end? And you're thinking about that during that Seven of Cups, you know. And I feel like you're a little bit stuck between two worlds here, which honestly makes sense because we had that Four of Cups that looks like that too. Like, see, part of you is up here and part of you is here. You have love to give. It's just that you're not even, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to check that out. But what I see here coming next is this card, the Judgment card. And this is where you actually surrender and, like, give it up to your soul and say, just lead me. I'm tired of this, this mind fuckery, you know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clarify this Six of Cups, because I mean, this Six of Cups, I'm feeling like it's somebody that you're thinking about, like that you've been involved with, but this could also be like it came out with the Emperor, so it could be about a parent, like a parent that you're thinking about. It could be about yourself, and the way you responded or behaved, maybe like an Emperor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask this card here. I'm going to say, because I kind of feel like also for some of you this could be about inner child wounding, so I'm going to ask about that. Tell me, what is this card telling me here? To go within and then walking away. So this is someone that made you go into the hermit mode, and then maybe they walked away or you did. It was a tower moment, and you want a new beginning. That's what this is about. This is about this person that caused you to be like all screwed up in your head. But I feel like, so you've got two new beginnings here, one wands and one sword. So I feel like you're getting some truth on this, and then here comes this Chariot. And so I have two cards now that are telling me that you are starting to like get to this place where you're letting your own soul take the lead. You're like, I don't know, like, obviously my human being has gotten me, you know, into shitty relationship after shitty relationship. You know, you're thinking about all of your relationships and how they just ended in tower moments, you know. But once you receive the truth, and tell me what the truth is, Spirit. What is this truth they're receiving? It's about what you truly want. It's about what you truly want. So this is like back again at the Seven of Cups. Like, you're looking back at your life, and and the Six of Cups relationship, you're looking at that, and I feel like it's while you're thinking about all of this stuff that happened, you realize that this person wasn't really what you were after. You realize what you really, really want in this spot. And then the Chariot, you go for it. You know, you receive this sword of truth. And the sword of truth is like, you've been chasing something that you honestly isn't for you and you just figured it out. Now we're going to ask, like, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice for Taurus. What's the advice for Taurus, Spirit? Oh. So this fear of this person or what they did to you is controlling you. Yeah, it's a love situation for sure. Wow. You have new beginnings coming, love and truth. You also have the Hierophant and the Lover's card. So for those of you who aren't married, I'm going to say it's a possibility that very soon you will be. Like you're going to get a love offer and it's going to make sense to you. Like it's going to go right into your crown chakra. Do you see all these major arcanas? But look what came out first, your advice. Do what's best for you and get the fuck away from that toxic energy, whatever that is for you. Let's just clarify. What the hell is the devil here for? Tell me, let's clarify the devil. What is it for Taurus? What is the devil that's controlling Taurus? It's the Six of Cups. It's that Six of Cups. And it's like just going round and round in your head. You can't get over it. You can't stop thinking about it. And look at the devil is at the bottom. You're not seeing this correctly. You're not seeing this relationship for what it truly is. But be assured that you will. I mean, you had the Ace of Swords when I clarified the last thing. Six of Cups. So some truth is coming out for you about that Six of Cups relationship. Six of Cups. So how would you know who the Six of Cups is? It's a person that you can't stop thinking about. It's a person who hurt you. Things ended and you're struggling with it. What I see up here is the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is saying, like, this was meant for you to, like, get through this process and understand what you really do want, because it's not that you can't manifest, because you manifested this person, you know. It's just that you weren't 100%, I mean, you weren't 100% ready. You weren't 100% sure of what you wanted with that Nine of Cups that came out. Like you just didn't know. But I feel like, this process of going inside and talking to yourself and like deciding to, let go and let your soul take the lead. I think that's going to be the biggest part, So that's what I see coming for you, Taurus. Let's see here. So Gemini is next. Welcome. If you just joined me, I'm happy that you're here. And thanks for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it so much. We're on Gemini. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for today, right this minute? What's their current challenge today? Success. Your current challenge is your success. Why? Why is that their challenge? Why is the Six of Wands the challenge for Gemini? The Devil. Okay. That's weird. Let's clarify it. This is your challenge? Something. Your success is controlling you, or your desire for success is controlling you. Or fear is stopping you from success. Let's clarify the Six of Wands and the Devil for Gemini. The Empress. The Devil again. The Six of Cups. And the Eight and the Page of Swords. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Could be an earth sign, could be a mother. Could be about stability, wanting stability, needing stability. And to the point where, you know, it's controlling you. Tell me why the Empress is here. The Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Pentacles is kind of minor arcana Empress. The Empress is here. That's where Spirit is taking you. It's so that you can see a different perspective. So I feel like you've been really focused on trying to be successful, maybe trying to be independent and stable in your family, or possibly for your children. I see Spirit coming in and changing something with that Six of Swords. I feel like it's giving you some kind of new perspective, so you can see it from a different perspective, because I feel like you need to see it from the Empress's perspective. What is the Empress's perspective of this situation? What is the Empress feeling? Like there's a need to cooperate with others in order to find the stability. So maybe some of you are having trouble with success, stability, money. That's what it looks like. So money looks like the problem here. And I feel like you're trying to be successful at it, but it does require some cooperation here. Yeah, and then the Hanged Man, you're like seeing it from a new perspective. So that's the point of all of this. Like you're kind of, I think your fears are holding you back from from having the not only success that you want, but the stability that you crave. You have both the King and Queen of Pentacles here, which could be like a divine counterpart situation, you know. If that's what it is, this King of Pentacles could be a boss, could be someone that you work with, as someone that sees you definitely as a divine Empress that you are. They see the value in you. Okay, so let's see what do they need to do going forward? So it seems like this is kind of like about finances to me. It's almost all Pentacles. Okay, so what you're doing here is you're trying to decide like what you want to put your energy into. This is about like seeds that you've planted, and you're wondering like, is it worth it? I've spent a long time with this. I feel like there's a new opportunity coming. If you decide to keep investing in whatever that is that you planted, yeah, that's leading to 10 Pentacles. So definitely keep investing in whatever this new pentacle is, this Ace of Pentacles with the 7. You're just being given a gift, and it leads to 10 of Pentacles. What's the gift? Okay. Well, it comes while you're in the hanged man's position. It could come from some kind of grieving too. Grieving something about your home, something that was shocking, something that threw you off balance and made you like not even be able to think right. You were up all night, um, total anxiety. Spirit takes you away from that, shows you the justice. They show you your beauty, your sunshine, and then here comes your wish fulfillment. Also, like crown chakra opening moment, you're seeing something new. And feel like you see yourself new and your love new, you know, like love for other people. That's what's happening here. You're getting a new perspective and confidence as well here with the hanged man and the queen of wands. I feel like you are getting some kind of really great idea while you're in this hangman's position. It's definitely connected to this 10 of pentacles and the 7, something you've already started working on. Is it worth it? This is saying yeah. So over here, like you've been working on something, like this is the problem area, the challenge area, right? And what's happening is you just really want to be successful at something that you've been working on. And I feel like the whole idea of success is kind of controlling you because I feel like you're not seeing the fruits to your labor. What this is saying to me is that um, this will require some kind of cooperation with other people. 5 of Wands, that's what this card shows me. This is 5 people trying to sing a song together. Can you imagine that? I mean, it would take a minute, you know? And I feel like you as a person are completely changing into something brand new. What you just have to decide to keep going forward. Don't give up on this, whatever it's talking about for you. It's about money. It's about tangible things. It requires you to cooperate with others, but it's bringing in complete and total stability for you. You just can't see it because you have this glaze over your eyes because of the devil card, right? And you're not seeing it because it's not happening quick enough for you. That's what's happening. No matter what it is, like this could be something that you've wanted to do since you were a child. There's a 6 of Cups here. I feel like you dream about this thing, and Spirit is saying, babe, it's yours. It's yours. Just quit overthinking it and just let it go. Just go with the flow. It's coming. It's coming. Keep working on it. Maybe you are just not polished up enough yet, or maybe you need to practice just a little bit more, you know, with that 5. Maybe you need to keep practicing whatever you're doing, you know. That's what I see. I feel like you don't give up on it. It's definitely, there's a gift coming, you know, for you. Big one. 10 of Pentacles gift. This is a stable home, stable family, and everything that you need. 10 of Pentacles is really, it's about love and money, you know. It's about everything on the planet, like 3D, you know. So I see that all coming for you. Gemini, that's pretty cool. Cancer. 27. Okay. So let's see what's happening with Cancer. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love all your light and all the love in my heart. Thank you so much. So, Cancer, what's going on for Cancer right this moment for my subscribers, my Cancer subscribers, or anyone who might find this video? What's the challenge coming for Cancer right this moment? What is their challenge? So you got the same one as Gemini with the Six of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands comes out. I mean, Eight of Swords. So it's like, I feel like you're not seeing yourself right. Like, you see, like, this is showing a mirror. This girl here, look at her. She's fine. She's not locked up or tied up or anything, but in the mirror that she's looking in, she sees herself as stuck. And this is often about, like, kind of mind fuckery, you know, for lack of a better term. It's like going up inside your head and just feeling like you're so stuck. You just keep going, reliving something, you know, like that. I feel like Spirit is asking you to transmute that energy and get a little grounded. You have angelic support helping you with that right now. Tell me, so it looks like you're overthinking your success in life, in work, in something, in love, you know, and I feel like you're really, really overthinking it. I feel like you spend a lot of time thinking about it. So the Temperance card is about balance, you know. See the black and the yellow, shadow and light, balancing those things, right? With Spirit in the background. I don't know if you can see that angel figure behind him or not, but it's the same, kind of the same as the Chariot, you know. It's like, get that, because it's your mind that's taking over here. The success is yours. It's just that your mind has too much stuff in it. Like, you're holding yourself back because I don't know, you don't feel like you deserve it. You don't, I don't know. This could be childhood wounding. This could be all kinds of things. But you definitely have a gift coming. I'm going to ask for details on the Eight of Swords. I never really do that, but I'm going to. What are you thinking about in that Eight of Swords? What's Cancer thinking about in the Eight of Swords? Okay, it's about love. This could be about a marriage. It could be about higher learning. Because you've got the Ace of Cups, the High Priest, the Lady and the Lord, which is the Lovers, and then the Three of Pentacles. So I think you're all up in your head about a love situation, you know. You feel like Spirit gave you that person, handed him to you, and or her, and you feel like you're meant to be with them forever. But I don't know, do you feel like maybe you feel like you don't deserve it or something? Is that what's going on? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Because they followed you followed your intuition and just, Fool card, went all in. Or will. Shocking moment. What's the shocking moment? What's the Tower doing here? Okay, so you want to know what it looks to me like? Like, maybe you had a reconciliation or something, and then it ended because this person had other options, is what it looks like. And you were thinking there was going to be great success in this thing. You went all in. You were following your intuition to do it, and then it ended. Ten of Swords. It ended. It changed because this person either had other options or um, or wants to date other people, you know. So here's the Five of Swords and the Devil card. So, like, this worry about this situation is controlling you. okay? And that's the Wheel of Fortune moment. It's the fact that this situation has complete control over your mental faculties. So tell me what the wheel is going to bring in. Okay, it's going to bring in, like, I feel like you're letting go with the Five of Cups. You're letting it go, and you're embracing this new independence that you have on your own. This is the advice. This is what the wheel is bringing in for you. I feel like you are going to let this go. I feel like today it hurts and you're thinking about it and you're not quite sure what to do. But I do see you letting it go. You see, slowly just saying like goodbye and embracing your relationship with spirit, as well as your singlehood, as well as your independence, you know. I also see spirit backing you up on 100%. So I feel like this is going to be a smooth ride. We have the King of Swords here showing up too, which is telling me that, you know, this is a guy who's totally tapped into spirit, okay? And he's meditating here. His sword is down. He's not saying anything. He is making decisions, but he's talking to spirit about those decisions. And he bases all of his decisions off of truth. And I feel like that is the advice. I do see someone coming in, offering you love, and it might just be your counterpart here with the King and Queen of Swords. Somebody that matches your energy with the King and Queen of Swords. So I think this is all going to work out good, you know. It's just a matter of kind of processing all of this information and letting yourself go with the flow and make the changes that Spirit's guiding you to make, you know. In the Gemini reading, it was kind of like it was about, I think it was about money, but kind of the same idea. And it was like, just keep going forward because this was part of the plan, you know. And sometimes I think I have a hard time remembering that when some shit is going down. You know, this world is so overwhelming sometimes, right? And the soul part of it, I mean, I'm sure it's more detailed and intricate or whatever, but it's a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother sailing than the 3D one. 40, 50. So Leo is next. All right, Leo. Why are these upside down? What did I do? Oh, I put those all the way in upside down. God. No wonder my cards are always screwed up. Okay, so we're on Leo. So funny, I just saw the King of Wands, which is Leo's card. Let's see if he comes out again. Okay, spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is. Thank you so much for your messages today. We are talking with Leo right now, and what we're wanting to know is, what's their challenge right now? Your challenge could be patience, could be balance, could be you want to go somewhere. Chariot. Maybe your car broke down, needing to be patient about it. Or you have some kind of car issues. I see the Chariot and the Temperance card. Be patient with your car. Okay. So the challenge. Why is the challenge the Chariot and the... Okay, so 5 of Wands and 3 of Swords. So this would be being patient with yourself and trying to get your own stuff lined up. I see a heartbreak. I see something, and it's been very difficult. Could be some kind of an argument with other people or something like that with that 5 of Wands. But Look what's coming out here. Like struggle and then 3 of Swords. What's the 3 of Swords? What happened? Okay, so you found out some kind of information, Page of Swords, about 2 of Cups. It's something you think about all the time, 6 of Cups. You feel like you missed an opportunity. You feel like you did something wrong. And it's throwing your balance off. Yeah, you're guarded. So there's a love message coming in from someone and you're not seeing it. You don't want to let anyone in. I mean, it could be you. Could be you because it's Leo, right? You're guarded and maybe you're feeling a little prideful and using your strength, flexing your muscles, could be about a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Tell me what, so what's the solution? These guys are hurting. Yeah. So, well, the Hanged Man. So the solution is to like go inside, talk to spirit, look at it from another perspective. Maybe try looking at it from your soul's perspective here, because you've learned your lesson and it's time to move forward. You have something new coming for you, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So I see that this could be like a new money venture, right? A new home. What does this Ace of Pentacles look like for Leo? It looks like a brand new start. You see, you are ending. This is the last card, and this is the first card. So you're definitely ending a cycle. You see, you've learned all the lessons that you need to learn. What lessons did you learn here? How to cooperate with others, how to be patient and move forward, like honoring your mind and your body, but also having your soul involved in those decisions as well, while you work through this energy. Because it looks to me like there was some kind of new incoming information about somebody that you loved, somebody that you thought you were going to live happily ever after with, or it could be like a child or a parent even, like you're thinking about it. And I feel like you're not happy with something, like either the way it ended up. Maybe you feel like you could have done something different, something like that. Maybe you were guarded, maybe you were prideful, when all you really needed to be was stable. So I feel like you learned a lot through whatever this heartbreak was. Let's clarify the 3 of Swords just to be clear. What's the 3 of Swords here? Because it looks like it's that's your major problem. Usually is 3 of Swords, hurt, hurt, hurt. 5 of Cups. What's that 3 of Swords about? This is about someone either rejecting you or you rejecting them. Yeah, and it's got you all thinking in your head. There could have been a third party relationship, like somebody was seeing more than one person. But it could also be that, yeah, that's what it is. Third party situation. And then it puts you in that 9 of Wands. Like you don't want to let anyone in. So, so the advice is to go into the Hanged Man position, take a little time out, try and see things from other perspectives, like the person that you're dealing with's perspective, as well as your soul's and your soul path. It might be good to like look into some astrology and see like what's happening exactly right now for you. I actually do some astrology readings on this channel, so that might be helpful. I don't know, but sometimes the planets push us in, well, they just push us to do things different or see things different. And I feel like that is definitely something that's happening to you. But what's happening is you're ending a cycle. You've learned the lesson. You don't need to stick around in this energy anymore. You're being given an opportunity for a new life, you know, and I do see you taking it. And I see something really cool happening here, you know, like you're just ready to be done with this situation. So that's really cool. Now we'll do Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what's happening for Virgo here. What's the challenge, Spirit, for Virgo? What's the challenge for Virgo? Thank you, spirits, angels, guides, for guiding me today. Your challenge today is the Judgment card. It's about making a decision. It's about letting your soul guide you. It's about surrender. Some kind of tower moment. What's the tower moment? What happened in the tower moment, Spirit? Something about an emperor. You have to surrender it. Oh. Okay, so Page of Swords. You found something out about an emperor. It blew your mind, and you're scratching your head. You have to surrender it, and then follow your passions. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, I mean. Or you could be surrendering a Knight of Swords, you know, somebody who's in and out of your life, someone who, you know, comes in and doesn't stay long. It looks like you found something out about somebody that you loved a lot. And we'll clarify, let's see. What did they find out in the Page of Swords? What was the Page of Swords here for, Spirit? Page of Swords. Whatever it was put you off balance. I feel like what you found out is that this person was juggling you. And so you are manifesting an ending. You're like, no, I am not doing that. I am the Empress. And they're coming in as the Emperor. So I feel like there's death to an Emperor-Empress relationship. And whenever we have these relationships with someone that we feel is our divine counterpart, but it's really, I mean, usually I see a lot of devil cards, and look what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, which is a soul friend. I'm seeing the King of Cups, which is the King of Love. You've also got the Queen of Cups here. Somebody making a decision, somebody being not okay with the decision, and then Sunshine. So, tell me what the Five of Swords is. Tell me why the Five of Swords is here. Five of Swords is here because of the King of Wands. I think it could have been a fire sign you were dealing with, but it seems like you missed an opportunity with them and you're trying to manifest it back. Or this was someone that you did manifest, you know? I think what you wanted was someone stable, and what they ended up being is someone who wouldn't let you in. I did a Neptune reading like that yesterday. I can't remember what sign it was that wouldn't let people in. I think it was Scorpio. It was like they wouldn't allow love to leave their heart or to be coming in. So it's pretty hard to make a relationship if someone's completely blocked off like that. So in the future, or what your advice is that like in this Nine of Wands or in this Nine of Swords, this is like the nightmare card. You're like up all night, you can't sleep, you have anxiety, you know, and you're just like, you can't even get over this thing. But it's in this dark, dark place where you actually understand something. Justice. You understand why it happened, what it did for you. What did it do for you? What are you finding out here in this realization of the 9? That what you really want is this 10 of Pentacles. And that's not what they were offering. So, anything else? You know, what they were offering, they weren't letting you in. You know, 9 of Wands. They just weren't. They're blocked off. And I feel like you're understanding that. And then things change really quickly. What's changing? How is it changing? Well, what's changing is you. What's changing is you. You have the 9 of Pentacles here, which is you in spirit relationship, you know. This is you understanding that everything that you have comes from spirit. This is you realizing that you are a spirit in a human body, and it is that spirit that guides you. It's that spirit that gives you things. It's that spirit that tells you what to do next. I feel like you're making plans of some sort. You could also have a couple of people coming in, either air sign or earth sign, or fire. King of Wands comes in here. What about the King of Wands? King of Wands might be the culprit, right? So I feel like the culprit up in the top line was the Emperor. And so that's an Aries sign, and the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. So could be dealing with a fire sign, but this is the person who like did you wrong, you know. But what happens is because of this person, like you get this really cool relationship with spirit, 9 of Pentacles, you know, and you actually learn how much spirit supports you. You see all those wands holding her up. You see that bubble of love that's all around her, protecting her. That's what spirit does, you know. And then once in this beautiful high vibe energy, 2 of Wands, you choose you. You choose you, no one else. I feel like this is when your lover comes in, the one that matches you. This is when you go all in. This is when you go all in and your wishes all come true. You're going right toward it. It is your intuition that guides you there, Virgo. So, that's a pretty cool reading, huh? Lots of changes coming up. Lots of changes. I'm excited that this is your first card, and it also is your challenge. Remember, this is the challenge, is to like actually let your spirit out, you know, to talk. Like sometimes we get so stuck in our ego that, well, we can't hear that spirit and we don't even care to, you know, like we think we know everything. At least I do. Sometimes I'm like, I'll do what I want. Well, yeah, of course you will. But there's this piece of you that knows something different, like knows bigger, has bigger information. You know, the spirit information, the soul information. Deep breath. Angel spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. All that is coming from love and light. Let's do a reading for Libra and show me what my Libra subscribers are dealing with right this moment. Like, what is their challenge? What is our challenge for Libra today? Work. Maybe your car. And listening to your intuition. I'm going to clarify all of it. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Strength. That's too many. Tell me about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? It's new beginnings. It's transmuting energy and then deciding where you want to put your energy. You have two new beginnings here with that Chariot card. You got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Temperance card, and Seven of Pentacles. So you have a couple of new options, new beginnings. I feel like one of the things you're learning here is how to transmute energy. The Temperance card, you know, it's kind of like the way the earth changes things with time and pressure. That's what you're doing with some sort of situation that you're having a tough time to. You're changing the energy. You're like, I don't know. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Where do I want to put my energy in? What's the answer there? King of Pentacles. So what you want is stability. Tell me why the intuition card is up here. Why is this up here for energy, for Libra? Because you're feeling torn between your intuition and your human thinking. You know, what you're thinking about is your past. You're thinking about your past. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. Like, it's time to let go of the past. It's over. Like, it's done. 10 of Wands. There was things you didn't see, or things that you saw incorrectly, and it made you choose differently than you would if you were seeing clearly. What was that exactly? Okay, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. Okay, so that particular combination tells me that you had a reunion with somebody, and it was a Knight of Wands, and it ended up in heartbreak. And I think the reason it ended up in heartbreak is because this person didn't commit. And that's what you didn't see, you know, and that's what you're overthinking about. So if this is a person that's a cheater, let's say, because that's what it looks like to me. If you're with a cheater, I know exactly what happens. I've been with many cheaters, and here's what happens. What's wrong with me? Why did they need to be with somebody different? Like, what am I doing wrong? Am I a bad lay? Sorry, you guys, but seriously, don't you ask yourself, like, what the fuck? Why did this happen to me? So I feel like that's what's going on here. And your mind has just taken over, like, beyond. So let's ask, this is a good one to ask advice for, like, how do we get through this energy? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. The next is the Queen of Swords, which is like taking your heart out of it and cutting out shit that doesn't serve you. So if this person cheated on you, irregardless, you know, of anything else, like, did that serve you in any way? Did that make you grow? Did it make you go forward? No. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, when you get cheated on, it's the worst thing ever because we blame ourselves for their shit. You know, we're the one who cries about it. We're the one who feels like nothing. And these people, that's just who they are, is the thing. You know, this Knight of Wands energy is someone that they can't even stop themselves. They're just not the type to like get with one person and stay there. It's just not their deal. And that's the part that's hard to understand and hard to move forward from, because you always do take it very personally. At least I did. What you don't see coming is, I feel like there's some kind of stability coming inside yourself. It could start with work. It could start with money. Like there's something happening here that is your wish fulfillment. Dude, you are getting some huge, huge money, basically. This is the Harvest card. This is like a cause and effect card too. And I think, you know, you've been doing a lot of nice stuff for people. I feel like you are loving toward other people, and it's coming back like big time. You know how when you do a garden, which is what that card is about, it's about planting seeds and then getting the fruit and the vegetables out of it. So think about when you plant seeds, you know, and you plant, let's say, one cucumber seed in your garden, you know, and you put it, comes out one little plant, and then it like feathers off, and pretty soon you have cucumbers all summer long, one seed. Well, that's what's happening here. Like you're getting a huge payoff. And, you know, this could be in like actual money, or it could be like in any situation, like just like, you know, this person treated you like shit and you didn't treat them like shit though. And then the universe is watching, you know, they're like, they know all this stuff you planted. They know what you're manifesting. Keep manifesting. This is your advice. Keep manifesting. Understand this card, the transferring of energy. Didn't you have that? You did. Let me show you that since it came out 2 times. So it's where you take the energy of some situation, like the 3 of Swords. So somebody hurt you and you needed to like leave or move into a new house or whatever. It changed your life. You know, it wasn't a happy situation, but you did it. You know, but then once you get into that new house and you're sitting there and you're starting to like think about like what happened, why did they cheat on me, why did they, and you're spending lots of time on that. You're just like overthinking it, lots and lots of time. In fact, you're up all night thinking about it. So I guess what this energy of the Temperance is saying to you is like, take the energy that you spend on this situation that's over. It's over. And all you're doing is beating the shit out of yourself about it. Take that energy and do something different with it. What could it be? What could you put your energy into to transmute it? What would be a better energy than I feel shitty? Well, maybe I feel great, right? So the opposite of I feel shitty is I feel great. And I think you have the ability to get yourself there. But it's all about changing the energy, you know? Like you're going to have to let go of that, you know, even if it's just for, let's say something terrible happened and you spend, you know, 5 hours a day in your head about it. Take 2.5 of those hours and put it into something that makes you feel really fucking good. What is it? I'm not talking about hard work. I'm not talking about scrubbing your toilet down till it shines. I'm talking about something that really works with your soul, something that makes you feel good, you know, creating things. What do you make? You know, like I have one friend that makes dream catchers, and they're so beautiful. So like, I don't know what it is that you do, but take half the time you spend worrying about this person in this situation and what you did wrong and turn it into something else. Turn it into something that you dig and concentrate on that for half that time, and let me know how it goes. Um, I'm glad this is resonating for you. So you see how that manifest card, like that's how you manifest it. You manifest a different life by changing it with the temperance card. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, like when coal gets changed into diamonds. Pressure, time, diamond. Diamond is way more valuable than coal, right? So I feel like with a little time and a little pressure, you can change that shit feeling into something really beautiful. Whatever it is that stirs your passions, you know? I feel like you're going to learn a lot of strength through this. Tell me more, Spirit. Do you have more advice for them how to transmute this energy? Spirit is doing it for you too. Six of Swords. This is like Spirit taking you to a calmer place. So I feel like however they're going to do that, they're changing your vibe. They're helping you if you let them. I mean, the key to this is like you kind of got to get into that boat, right? What they're doing is they're taking you to a place where you understand yourself better. You understand who you really are in this place of earth, you know? You're understanding that you're very, very powerful. You do have some pride stuff going on there too with the lion, but you are gentle as a lamb, and the secret is to balance those things out. You see, we're with the Libra card here. That's you. So I feel like this is a time to balance those things, like your power and your gentleness. And it's in that place where you're going to see why all these things happened, you know? Like, what did it do for me? You're going to see it in yourself. You're going to see it in your own personality. The reason this shit stuff happens and then we work through it and we change things. We change our vibe, we change how we see things, how we see ourselves. Hopefully that's what's happening here. But what I see is you really getting a clear picture of who you are. This is a very, very, very powerful moment with the Ace of Swords, like crown chakra opening, like, oh my God, this is who I am. Suddenly you get clear about your power. The Emperor is out. Anybody can be an emperor, man, woman, doesn't matter. It's an energy of take charge of my life. Take charge of a situation. Here's what I want. Here's what I'm going to do to get it. That's what the Emperor is. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. You have ended a cycle with this card. I've been seeing this a lot with a lot of the readings for the last like week. This world card coming out. People are cleaning up their karma. It's done. And it doesn't surprise me because the planets are moving so quickly into other signs and things. So of course we're going to be changing. We're going to be shifting in our energy. We're going into new life paths, new lessons. We're learning new things. And I feel like this new one basically is an enlightened state with the Hanged Man there. It's like from now on, like once you get into this boat, you're like seeing everything from the soul's point of view. What is it teaching me? What did I learn? This is why this person came into my life, you know? So that's what I see happening to you, is figuring out the bigger picture of your life and why things happen, you know, including heartbreak. You know, I can guarantee you that person that left you that's a cheater, it's just not for you, you know? It's just not. And you wouldn't, who wants somebody that cheats, right? I don't. Yuck. But, you know, I mean, I feel like what's happening is you're seeing that you're deserving of something better. And I like that. I like it. And this person who hurt you is the one that pushed you there. So at some point in your life, you're going to be grateful for this experience. You're not going to be grateful. 115, 21. more on to Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio, see what's going on with them today. What is their big challenge for this day, right in this moment? I saw the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys overthinking your power, maybe, or your abilities. Ooh, overthinking about what Ten of Pentacles is, or something to do with your family. Okay. Could be thinking about a reunion. Yeah, definitely family oriented here. Okay, so Scorpio. Oh, tell me what the challenge is for Scorpio today. What's their challenge today? The Sun? Well, if that's your challenge, it's not much of a challenge. It's the happiest card in the deck. What's your challenge? Happiness. Tell me why. Okay, so it could be about a Leo, but the Six of Cups is here, which is somebody that, it could be a child, it could be a parent. I feel like you don't feel content about it. You don't feel happy about it at all. I feel like you want success in some sort of a situation with your family. I'm going to clarify what the Six of Cups is. So Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about thinking about something. So what I see here is like the Six of Cups relationships being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So this Seven of Wands is talking about raising your vibration, which is about being more happy, you know? So it makes sense. So it's about like when our vibe is high, we're happy, we're content, we're living our best life. But I see that you're being kind of guarded and not letting anyone in. Like you don't want to let anyone in. Hi, Jess. How are you, Jess? It's good to see you. I am on Scorpio. Okay, tell me more about that. Okay, so, all right. So there was a situation here where one person in this situation devalued the other person. And that's what made you be guarded. Like someone made you feel less than. And you're finding it hard to feel happy. You feel discontent. You don't understand. Tell me the Four of Cups. What's the Four of Cups doing here? The Four of Cups. You're discontent. I feel like you're so discontent that you're not seeing anything that's going on around you. You're overthinking. And you're carrying one damn heavy load. See, the thing is that this is I'm seeing the Four of Cups here. So it's like you're being given a gift. It's like you're being given a gift from Spirit and you're not even looking at it. You're not seeing it. And let me show you what's clarifying that Four of Cups. It's this Devil card where all he's concentrating on is setting that bear trap. Do you see the bear right there? It's right there and he doesn't see it. There's also some kind of activity going on in the distance there. I don't know if it's like spirit activity is what it looks like to me. This is the Devil card. So I feel like you are so discontent and so in your own head that you can't see anything accurately. You know, you're like overthinking like a motherfucker and you're carrying this load that's just too heavy. You want to put it down. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Jess. And you're married to a Capricorn, so there he is right here. So anyway, I feel like whatever this is, it's a burden. It feels like a burden that you're carrying. You feel discontent to the point where you can't see what's going on really. But I feel like what the real problem is right here in this particular Five of Swords, because this person is devaluing this guy's work. You know, this guy's the homeowner. This guy's the guy selling the knives, and this guy's trying to tell him his knives aren't worth shit. And the other guy is just really trying to make a living. You know. So the problem with this card, and I've said it before, is that if you heard that enough times from someone, like, you know, what you do is shit. If you heard that enough, you start to believe it, and then your own self-worth goes downhill. You feel like you walked in, you feel devalued. Okay, so what I'm gonna do though, just hang on and stay with me, because I'm going to get the solution here. I'm going to find out what the solution is, because it looks like so the next card out is success, Six of Wands. We still have to do that, and then I'm going to get advice. I'm sorry everything's... Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like this is totally narcissistic behavior. You know, this card, out of every single card, it's the most big. You know what I mean? Because you can go all over it with it, and none of it's good. There's no good turnout for this Five of Swords. This person that's selling the knives ends up feeling like they're the ones with the problem, but it's really this fucking arrogant bastard right here. How about if he just says, I have enough knives? Like, no thanks. How about not letting him in even? Like, I'm busy. But no, this guy brings him in, he drags it all out, and then he says, nah, these are shitty. And this poor dude is saying, like, I handcrafted the leather. Like, he's really trying to talk this guy into it, but that guy is just an arrogant fuck. All right, let's clarify this success card, because this is about fame, fortune, and success. Okay, so there's success here, and it's being clarified by, holy cow, a bunch of stuff. There's like, we got to take them, don't we? Because you're on here waiting for me. We're clarifying the Six of Wands. All right, I'm going to go at the bottom here and start. It comes here with the Seven of Chalices. This is you thinking to yourself about all the love you've had in your life. I'm feeling like, honestly, right now in this moment, I just moved this card over to do something, and now it changes the reading just because of the position of it. But I feel like, honestly, this Five of Swords could very well be an inner child wound. Something that happened a long time ago, something maybe you aren't aware of with that, because it's like, right, it's under the Six of Cups, and then so anyway, here we go. So you're looking back through all your lives. You're looking back at your mom and dad love, your first kiss love, the way you feel about your children, you know, like all the different kinds of love, even grandparents. Like, I feel like that grandparent love is the best fucking love there ever was for me, you know? Like, I had one grandma that was just so amazing. And you're thinking about all of it. You know what love feels like from someone, right? And so you're thinking about it. And you're resting, you're healing, you're grounding, you're putting your head against a tree, and you're talking to spirit, and you're saying, yeah, my grandma was too. Okay, so here you are, like, laying against the tree, getting some information. You know, like the tree, you're grounding, you're talking to spirit, and you want to know what you're doing there. Look at that Five of Cups. Can you guys see it? She's dumping out the love. Five of Cups is usually about mourning. But this girl is fed up. She's not crying about it at all. She's like, fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking 5 cent offer for the knives. Fuck you for being a cheater. You know what I mean? Just fuck you for making me feel like I'm less. I am not doing this. I just remember what it felt like to have my grandma's love, and she never made me feel like that. So you know what? The way you're treating me, it's not fucking love, and I'm done. You weren't fair. Six of Pentacles. You always kept secrets. Look at that guy's behind the hand behind his back. Do you see what's going on in the Six of Pentacles? These cards are so telling. But there's a rich lady here, and she's given money to this poor person, right? But the poor person is exchanging for flowers. Like she's handing her the flowers and the lady's paying for them. She's not like begging. She's like trading, you know? Equal exchange. Here, I picked all these flowers and here you go. Here's some money. Now this guy back here, he's just, I don't know what he's got behind the back about, but he's doing something shady. He's taking part of the money. It's not his. You see? You see what's happening? And you do see what's happening. Like this is just a picture in this thing. But somebody has been doing something behind your back. Like, you know, and you're done. Yeah. Here's the Witch card. You're manifesting something new because you want fucking 10 of Pentacles. And you are not taking anything less than that. You are not settling because of the Seven of Cups. Because of that feeling. Jess, if for you, it's your grandma. It's that grandma love. Hang on to that feeling. Hang on to that because that's your gauge. Your grandma came in and loved you right for a reason. It's for right now because you need to remember what that love felt like inside of your heart. And I see you doing it. There you are. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about being very emotional, but it's also about surrendering. You know, the Queen of Cups is about surrender. She's very, very emotional, but she gets to the point where she just says, enough. Enough nightmares. I want equal give and take. I want things to be fair. I want justice in my life. But then here's the Six of Pentacles. So I guess I could flip this around and say, like, this could be the Six of Cups could very well be like you remembering that one person who loved you. Right. And that's what you're after. That's what felt fair. Yes, I'm on to something. So when you get to this point, I mean, this is where you find your success. You've got 666 down here. So you might want to look up that number and watch for it today, for this week, and see what you're thinking about when you see those sixes, because it's involving success, it's involving karma, and it's involving love, according to this reading. You know? Let me see what you're talking about. Okay, so now we're going to get the advice, okay? What's the solution? Tell me step by step what's the solution. Oh my God, look at the first card out. It's the Ten of Swords. It's transformation. It's walking away. I really like this Ten of Swords. You know, it's just basically the Minor Arcana Death card. But it's about transformation. It's about walking away, being led by spirit. You see all those birds up there guiding her, circling around her, you know, showing her the way. Don't be scared to leave. Walk toward what's fair. Six of Pentacles. Walk toward what's fair. What does that look like, Spirit? What does that Six of Pentacles look like? It looks like freedom. It looks like, remember when I was telling you about that Queen of Cups came out again. It's about surrender. You see, she's really surrendering in this one. You can see it so good. You know, all this water that's clear up to her elbows, they're tears. And I totally get that. You want to know what those tears are coming from? It's coming from the lack of give and take. And it's coming from you trying to hang on to it. You know, it's like you're hanging on to it. You don't even want to see the truth, really. Like, it's scary as fuck. And Spirit is saying, like, give it to me. Give it to me. Surrender the outcome. And just let the wheel come in. Let me just go with the flow here. You're learning something huge. It's about your value. It's about what you want. It's about dumping out the love that doesn't complete you. It doesn't fulfill you. It's not enough. It doesn't make you feel that same way inside as you did when you felt love. You did feel love from someone in your life. I know you did. So when you come across people who treat you like this, you know, I mean, I see you dumping out the love 2 times here. So you're rejecting it and you're accepting it. Like, this is not for me. This is not what love feels like. I know it because I just thought about it with the 7 of Cups. Tell me what else. So you surrender this, and then this pain just kind of ceases and desists, you know? And you become aligned with your own self. I see you've been working on this for a while. And I see what's happening is you're going to just lead yourself to wish fulfillment here. You are. Because you're working on yourself. You're working on loving yourself. And you're working on finding your own, what you really, really want. So a lot of times, like, these people will come into our lives, like this 5 of anthems, you know, like they come in and they make us question our value. They make us feel like we have none. And it's up to us to, like, understand that they're wrong. You know, like, who are they to say that or to make you feel like that? And why are you giving them that much power? You know what I mean? So that's where you kind of come in and you're like, to your spirit, you're like, higher self, like, what is going on? And why am I with these people who don't love me all the time? Okay, so remember when I told you that 6 of Cups? It could be about a childhood wound. So this could go all the way back to, like, when you were a child in grade school or before. You know, your parents said something, did something, or someone at school, and you believed it all the time. This is why that 5 of Swords person keeps being attracted into your life, because you still feel it. You still feel, however, that first thing felt. I'm not talking about the grandma love. I'm talking about the one that kind of broke your spirit. The only, you know, and it happens when you're little. And then if we don't repair that, or we don't process that, you know, with our own higher self, and like, why did this happen? And okay, now I learned the lesson, let's move forward. If we don't learn the lesson, we just repeat the activity with different people throughout our lives. And then that's when you have someone who gets into relationship after relationship after relationship, and nobody ever really has value for you, because you learned when you were very small that you didn't have any, and you've never really changed that inside yourself. It's still there. It's still eating your mind up. You still hear it. And so it makes our vibe low, and then that's who we keep attracting until we heal it. So that's what I see for you, Scorpio, and I hope that made sense for you. Jess, you know what? I'm gonna get like, I'm gonna pull some cards for one more advice from a different deck here. Let's see what Spirit wants to say for advice for Jess and any other Scorpio who's fighting for their marriage. 18, the Moon card, confront. This is about confronting your shadow, and it's kind of like what I was saying, like your childhood stuff. I feel like you need to, address those, root chakras coming out. You see, so that's exactly what's happening. Is like this wound that you're dealing with in your marriage really goes all the way back to when you were a child. And if I were you, I would try and do some root chakra work. You can look it up on YouTube to do some like exercises to open that up. But honestly, if that root chakra is blocked, it kind of blocks the rest of them. So it's hard to like get messages from your higher self, with your intuition and stuff, with your chakra system broken or one of them blocked. And I do see yours is blocked. I feel like what will unblock it here is this. You see, like, this person is just confronting his shadow. He's confronting his fears. He's confronting the truth, And I feel like the truth that you'd be confronting here, Jess, is whatever happened when you were little that made you think you were less than. Confront that truth. Confront that truth and resolve it with spirit. And here's the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. It's strengthening bonds. And I feel like this is talking about strengthening your relationship with your higher self or with, spirit realm, spirit guides, whatever. I feel like confronting this shadow is going to be hard because it's old stuff. But it needs to be. It needs to be confronted and released. And if not, I mean, you're just going to keep in that same cycle. And that's what I see. I don't know. I don't know, Jess, if you watched that Neptune reading I did yesterday. Neptune's going forward like day after tomorrow, and it's going to change some stuff. It's in us. Like, it's going to really change because it's the planets of dreams, and illusions. So it's been in retrograde for like 5 months. And so like the general theme of it was like, look, we've been walking around in a fog for 5 months. Not just you, but also your partner, So you might want to watch those videos and see what's happening because there's going to be some big change when that goes forward in the way we see ourselves. And maybe all this turmoil that you're going through right now could very well have something to do with Neptune, Let me see. Yeah, dad's stuff is hard. I don't know if you ever try to reach him on the other side, but that might be a good idea too. Trying to like meditate, talk to him. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what I didn't get along with is my mom. And I always, like, when I was a kid, I felt like she didn't love me at all. I really did. I really thought that. I thought she liked my sister better. I thought I wasn't pretty enough or smart enough or whatever, and when she died, I was just, I don't know how I felt, weird. But since she's been gone, and since actually my spiritual journey has just amped up a lot. I do a lot of medium type stuff and reaching the other side and talking to my ancestors and involving them in my life now. And man, we have a whole different relationship. And now that she's in spirit, and I don't think I would have figured that out if I wouldn't have lost my son, So losing my son was the most difficult thing I've ever been through, but it's made the biggest changes in my spirituality too. So whenever I'm saying that to people, like, you get a tower moment and then you change, it's no joke. Like these tower moments come in just so we can change. And the planets move into other, they spin backwards, they spin forwards, and they change astrological signs for our benefit here. Because it changes us, it moves us through lessons. So I believe in that so strongly, and I hope you do too. As far as your dad is concerned, I mean, I don't know how you feel about like reaching the other side, but I think it's a good idea, because I think, like with my mom, like I don't have any hard feelings about her at all now. What I feel about her is, I understand why I chose her, because I chose this path, you know. And that's the thing about astrology, numerology, and trying to find all the little pieces that we left ourselves. It's kind of like a map, you know. And like your north node, what's your north node? What was your life path? Like I started looking into all that stuff when my son died, and it just changed everything for me, including the way I felt about my mom, because I chose her so that I could get a certain vibe about myself so I could figure my way out of it. I have an 11 life path and 11 soul path. That is not easy. I've been here before. So have you. So finding out those little pieces of information make it a world of difference. Like now I get it. Now I get it. Now can you imagine like being in the soul contract room or whatever it looks like, where you're all like sitting around? I imagine it like sitting around a table with all these people, like my parents, my grandparents, my children, all of our souls sitting around the table, and we're talking about what we're going to do, what kind of life path we want, and where these people will be slotted in to make that happen, right? So there's no mistake in who we choose for our parents, and really the lessons that they taught us. I think the important part is to figure it out so that, you know, you can accept it as what it is, like the soul plan, and then move forward, you know? Yeah, but you could look at it like maybe he did exactly what you needed him to do to put you in a certain headspace for a certain path that you wanted, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's for everybody. But for me, it makes me accept every goddamn situation that's ever had happened. And it makes it easy to surrender it, you know? So like, okay, I get it that that happened. Now I'm going to have to surrender the outcome of it. You can get close to them now. You can still get close to them. They're just veiled off in another realm. It's not like they're not still with us. It just takes some effort and some higher vibrations to see them, hear them, and feel them. That's all. Yeah, stronger. Yeah, I think honestly, like once you start thinking about it like that, you come up with new things all the time. You know, you come up with new like reasons. I need to change this time now because I've been jabbing so much. So 1:44:19. Okay, so now we're on Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, what we're looking at is we're looking at your challenge today. What is it? What's the challenge for Sag? You're deciding something. I feel like you're doing research and you're looking at your past about something. Could be about love. Maybe you're thinking about sending a love message or something like that. Could be your soul guiding you. Something's going on here, Sag. Let's clarify you're finding something out. Five of Swords. Do you maybe have a bunch of kids? There's 3 pages up here. So it could be about kids. Could be about love. Five of Swords, love. Another Page of Cups. And the Six of Wands. Tell me why the Judgment's here. Judgment card. That's the Five of Swords. This is the Judgment. Okay, so I feel like more... this could be about a Six of Cups thing that had a tower moment. A heartbreak. Could have been cheating involved. Somebody didn't value the other person. Okay, so it could be... I feel like you're kind of surrendering this to the higher realms. You're like, I don't know what to do. I feel like you've been stuck for a little while. I feel like you want stability in your life. And I feel like you're planning on it. You're working on it. It's taking some time. Spirit wants you to be patient with yourself here. But I do see you transmuting energy, changing something. What are you changing? What are you changing in the Temperance card? You're changing... You're changing the energy in a soul friend, relationship. I feel like you've been kind of in I want to say trance. I don't know why. I feel like you've been kind of like somewhere else, because of a relationship. But I feel like there's a soul friend coming in. Tell me who this is. I feel like Spirit is either taking you to them or them to you. It's soul friend to help you get balanced, help you see something correctly, help you manifest 10 cups. Wow. So that's what's coming in for you. It's a gift, Spirit. Oh, dude, you're getting something's coming full circle for you here. Like, this is Spirit giving you a gift, then the Lovers comes out, and then the Standing Stone, which is the Justice card, you know? So you definitely, like, there's something here about something in their past, like Six of Pentacles relationship, somebody who didn't treat you right. This could be about, like, when I'm looking up here, you're looking through it. Maybe this is about childish behavior. It could also be about children, but it could be about childish behavior, or it could be about inner child wounding. Okay. Tell me what's the solution here. I feel like some of you are going to be successful doing something that you love. I feel like maybe you feel like you don't have what it takes, but you do. I see big success coming here. Yeah, you overthink it. I think you feel lacking a lot. Yeah, you're very much in need of some justice here. It's like you're not moving right now. You know? I feel like you're just looking for something. Libra, maybe? You're looking for stability and possibly even marriage, or stability in your marriage. I feel like you're maybe searching for something to be fair. Sagittarius. Tell me Sagittarius advice to get through this energy. What is the advice? So you're Five of Wands, challenging times. So you're going through some challenges now. It could have something to do with love, your heart chakra. You might want to pay some attention to that heart chakra. Open it up, maybe. Yeah, open up. Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be getting incoming messages from Spirit. Whatever you're working on, that's what this could be about too. Is like, I do see that here. I got a lot of cards here, but I feel like whatever you're working on, as far as like something you love doing, I think it's going to pay off, is what I see. Just keep at it. Keep practicing. Open up your heart. It might feel like it's a challenge to do it. Maybe you're even a little afraid. You might feel like you're not good enough at something to actually put it out in the world, but you are. I feel like you have some kind of wounding to your heart that makes you see yourself not how you really are. Yeah, I feel like you're really kind of stuck in your head a lot. And there's something about, you know, like something that happened that gives you so much anxiety. You've been manifesting, you want like happy, stable life, but you end up being completely emotional about it because whoever you're working with isn't fair. They're not putting in any effort at all. They're almost being secretive or something. And you didn't see it. And so, I mean, it just can't really, honestly, you know, if somebody's being shady or sneaky, I mean, it's hard to make it work out with somebody that doesn't tell the whole truth if you're in a relationship like that, you know? You need someone that's giving you equal attention that you're giving them, you know? Equal love, equal, all of it. Okay, so Capricorn is next. What's challenging Capricorn today, Spirit? Could be about family. Could be about something changing in your family. Oh, you might have some big changes and you're like, where do I want to put my energy in now? Okay, Capricorn, tell me what your challenge is. The Star. Healing, wish fulfillment. Why? Why is that their challenge? The Emperor. The Queen of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. Capricorn, I wonder if you have a choice in people. That's what it looks like. It looks like, you know, maybe you don't know exactly what you want. Like, do you want an Emperor? Do you want a King of Swords? Do you want a Knight of Pentacles? You're trying to decide. I see you kind of in the center here as the Queen of Swords. I know that's not your sign, but that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you're the Queen of Swords and you're taking your heart out of the situation. You're like, okay, what exactly really do I want? You've got to be clear on what you really, really do want, because you have to know in order to manifest it, you know. You can't just say, I want something, and then the universe is like, well, like what? I mean, Sorry, I got some kind of porn on my channel trying to say something on my chat. Get off my chat. Okay. So what I see is you kind of really just thinking logically, like, what do I really want? So basically, your challenge this week is to figure out what you do want. Tell me what the advice is here. So it looks like you're fine. It just looks like you're, trying to decide what you want. You got a lot of options, it looks like. So here's the advice that popped out. It's the High Priestess, which is your intuition, and then Five of Cups. Letting go of something. Letting go. Letting it go. What are you letting go? What is Capricorn letting go of? 10 Cups. Why? This is your advice. Jeez. This is your advice. Use your intuition. Let go of your idea of the 10 of Cups. Start working on your, like, someone's coming in. Okay, here's what it's saying. Like, you have some sort of an idea about somebody and the 10 of Cups. But then in comes this 3 of Pentacles, which is, like, it can be someone coming in to work with you, like someone coming in and saying, dude, I love what you do. Can I work with you? This is going to be successful. This is your advice. Like, you let go of whatever that is. Someone else is coming in to work with you, and there's going to be huge success with it. Let's clarify. I don't know what you mean, Jess. Joni, I'm on Capricorn. So let me see. Libra is at 10015, Joni. I think it was kind of a love reading. I don't know. Capricorn. He's a Capricorn? I'm not saying anything. If oh, cross watching is hard, right? I don't know. I don't know what it's saying to you or for your husband. I suppose you'd have to just, I think usually when a cross watcher watches a read for another person, it usually comes out sounding like your reading. Like the roles are sort of reversed, you know what I mean? So take it how it resonates. But I feel like this Capricorn is talking really to you because you're the one watching it, right? And I feel like the advice is that you need to use your intuition and let some kind of idea go about what you think the 10 of Cups is. That's what it's saying. And I mean, honestly, if you go back to the Scorpio read, that kind of does. I didn't know he was a Capricorn, but this kind of is a continuation of that reading in a way, because it was like that was you looking through your life and figuring out what love felt like to you so you could identify it. So I feel like this could still be your reading because you're watching it for that, but the roles kind of reverse when it's you watching it. So I don't know why that is, but it seems like it. So the advice is to use your intuition and let go of something about this 10 cups of love. Like, so I've heard other readers say like 10 cups of love is like an unrealistic kind of love. I don't know if it is or not. I feel like 10 cups of love to me, I mean, really, it's my kids that make me feel all that love at this point in my life. So you can apply it however you want. No, I'm not saying your husband's going to leave you. No, I'm not. I'm saying that someone in this situation has some sort of 10 of Cups idea that might be unrealistic, Might be unrealistic. And then the next thing that comes out for advice is the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Like, this is success and growth in some sort of area of work or hobby or something that you do. Let's clarify that. Yeah, I feel like this is something that you want to do. You want to go forward with it, but it's a hard decision to make. And I feel like you're being very careful about making it. And that's okay. I guess what you need to follow here is your passions, like the Page of Wands. So on this side of it, this is really talking about like money or something, you know, like it's something that you're getting off the ground that's gonna make you be successful. And it's about following what makes you light up inside, like Page of Wands. What makes you feel young? What makes you feel alive? What is this thing that you do? Could be a hobby, could be something, but I feel like you're trying to decide, but I feel like you are. I feel like what's happening is like a brand new cycle. I feel like there's been lessons learned here, probably about love, because that's where this is going. Like, you're ending this unrealistic ideology that you have about love. You're seeing things from a whole new perspective right now. I feel like you're also like thinking about how much work it takes. Like, it takes a lot of work to be involved in a situation. It takes a lot of work to be in love. It takes a lot of work to have a marriage. And I feel like in this situation here, what you've done in order to learn the lesson and move on is you've put yourself in their place. You looked at this from the other person's perspective, and you've also looked at it from your soul's perspective. And what that does is it makes you kind of it transforms you as a person into something different. Like, you're seeing everything brand new now, and there's a transformation. And here's what you look like now, is this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, which is stable, solid. It's minor arcana Empress energy. So I feel like this whole thing that's happening here is changing you, Capricorn, making you realize your value in life, in on the planet, in the universe. You know, that's what the Queen of Pentacles is about, in my opinion. Like, she's all about being tapped in, you know. And I feel like that's what this relationship or situation is doing for you, like really, really making you look at love and what it looks like. And were you expecting too much? Does love really work like that? Those are the answers that you're seeking. And your challenge is still your wish fulfillment. And you're sitting here thinking, like, I need to step up to the plate, be the emperor, take over my own life. I also need to take my heart out of things and use my logic. I need to make a plan. And then I need to base that plan and my further actions on the truth that I'm finding out. The truth that I'm finding out from spirit when I meditate. The truth that I'm finding out when I really ask, what do I want? What is my wish fulfillment? This is what you're doing, Capricorn, is I feel like you're not even sure. You're not. And that's why you're looking at love. That's why you're reevaluating it, because maybe, you know, you were just asking too much. I remember my daughter one time was saying something to me, and she was like in a brand new relationship, and and she was younger, and she's like, I want them to do this, and I want them to do that, and I need this, and I need that, and I'm like, I mean, that's a lot to expect, 2 weeks in. You know what I mean? Like, why are you putting all this on them? Like, don't, like, rein it in a little bit. So I feel like maybe that's what's happening. Hi, Erica. Happy December to you. I know. Can you believe it's already December? Let's see. We're on Aquarius now. 205. So thank you for joining me, everybody. We're on Aquarius here, and we're going to see what's coming up for them. What's their challenge today? What's their challenge today? Queen of Pentacles. This is being, you know, stable financially. This is a wife card, too. Eight of Swords comes out. You're overthinking it. Seven of Cups. You're thinking about your whole damn life. Emperor comes out. I don't know. Is it time for you to step up to the plate and take over? Make a decision. Make a final decision about what you do want. Taking over the reins of your life. Oh, look at that. King of Cups. Feel like you're going inside, talking to spirit about something, like what love is, maybe. King of Cups, right? Wheel of Fortune moment comes out here. Let's clarify the wheel. So, spirit, what's the wheel bringing in for Aquarius? 10 of Cups. What else? What else? Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay, so there's a Wheel of Fortune moment here, and here's what it's bringing in. It's a gift from Spirit. 3 of Pentacles, like Spirit is giving you something. You understand what it is. It is this. It is this. Wow. Should we just stop there? Because I think that's like the best reading ever. But I see you contemplating something. I think you're overthinking it. You're thinking a lot about your past life, past lovers, past relationships. There's an Emperor here and a King of Cups. So there could be like an Emperor. This could be like a divine counterpart that you have your eyeball on. Somebody that you love very much. Could be an Aries. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So this is your challenge. This lover, this gift, and the 10 of Pentacles. What's so damn challenging about that? That you're overthinking it, maybe? Like all this stuff comes in and you're like, I don't know. I don't know about it. Well, you're trying to figure out where you want to go. What you want to put your energy in. 7 of Pentacles. And this is important. Spirit says evaluate it. Where do you want to put your time and effort? You might have more than one option here. You might have an Emperor and a King of Cups both looking at you. And you're like, I don't know. So you're sitting here trying to decide, where do I put my energy in? Yeah. Here comes the Queen of Swords. She's logical minded. She's thinking about things. She takes her heart out of it. She says, well, at the end of the day, what I really want is a joyous, stable home. I want love in my home. I want celebrating and going on in my home. I want to feel free. Okay. You've been pretty emotional, and something's happening here that you don't see coming. It's the wheel. Like you're sitting here thinking about where you want to put your energy, and then along comes, Jesus, again, 10 of Cups. You don't see it coming. You don't. This is all happening. Make sure that you think about what you want. Because, dude, what's happening is the wheel is bringing it. And that is what I see. I'm not even kidding. This is the best reading I've ever seen. This is like the wheel comes in, spins around, and all of a sudden you get 10 of Cups twice. You got the 4 of Wands, happy, stable home. You've got the damn Lovers, and every single bit of it coming from that angel handing it to you. I feel like this is something you didn't even know you wanted. Okay? You guys are going to have to let me know if, like, what happened. Sometimes I read these things and I'm like, holy shit, this is good. I didn't need to clarify a bunch on that Aquarius. It looks to me like, I have a daughter that's an Aquarius, and that is how her life works. Like, something shitty will happen, and then 95 good things happen. And I'm like, how does she do that? Like, I've never seen anybody receive more, like, surprising money in the mail. Like, all of a sudden, she'll just get something, and she'll go, oh, I got a $900 rebate check from whatever, something that she did 2 years ago, and she didn't even know about it. And she just gets, like, aqua lucky. That's a good aqua reading. Okay, so Pisces. So you guys, if you're an Aquarius, you should definitely be claiming that reading. Let the universe know it's yours. Pisces. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. Tell me what the challenge for Pisces is today. Ooh, 7 of Swords. I see 5 people on here and 5 likes up there. And I feel like that means, Pisces, that this is changing. Some big, huge change coming in. Let me see what that 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. So you're making a decision, thinking about something, maybe doing what's best for you, maybe somebody in the past who fucked you over, but you're getting clarity on it. This is your challenge. We are gonna, wow. I see new beginnings coming here for this. Like, so this is definitely something that's going on that's going to really change your life. Those 5s aren't joking. I do see that you've been up all night. You've been kind of anxiety ridden about something. Yeah, someone hurt you. But I do see wish fulfillment right on the bottom. But right now, you're overthinking. You're thinking about this stuff. We're going to clarify these 7 of Swords. Clarify the 7 of Swords for Pisces. 7 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is something that, like, somebody either walked away from you or you walked away from them. It's something that you wanted, but I think following your intuition, like, something happened, it was hurtful, and it kind of made you go inside and talk to your higher self. And what you ended up doing is walking away. And you're actually spiritually more fit because of it. Like, whatever happened, it put you in a pretty dark place for a while, but your intuition is sharp. Like, that's what this gave you, Pisces. Like, you got a sharper intuition. I feel like it kind of, in a way, like, gives you some sort of beautiful freedom to be yourself. It's okay. I'm glad you're here with me. Okay, so now we're going to see, like, what are you evaluating in this 7 of Cups? This could tell us what's going on here. 7 of Cups. What are you evaluating for Pisces? What's Pisces thinking about here? This is about making a decision, thinking about your past. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if you're seeing that you've been guarded, this situation made you guarded, or that person was guarded. Here comes the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? This might be where you stand up. Yeah. I feel like, yeah. So when you're looking through this and you're seeing the guardedness that you had here, I feel like what you're doing is you're kind of bossing up with the Emperor energy. You're like, I am the Emperor. And look at all the shit I've been through. I am so strong. That's what you're evaluating in the 7 of Cups, is your own part in the 7 of Cups, like what it did for you. And now you suddenly see yourself completely different. And I feel like you are a little emotional about it, but you're going down a new path, a path that feels right to you. It's a path that makes you feel free. Remember me telling you about that card? This one. Doesn't she look free? This is the Page of Swords. So here you are being all free. Tell me what this is. Dude, I smoke all the time. For one, after I took a test, I just sat in my class and put my hands under my thighs until my class ended, and by then the craving went away. Man, I tried to not smoke yesterday, and I was like just coming out of my skin about it. I don't know how. I do need to do, I need to transmute the energy with something. Okay, so the Page of Wands, what we're clarifying here. The Page of Wands, going to require some cooperation with someone from your past. This Page of Wands. Someone's coming in to work with you. And it's going to require you to, I feel like you're manifesting it. So this could be like an old friend or something that you, clarify that Six of Cups. It could be a old childhood friend. Somebody you've been distant from for a long time. I feel like you're getting clarity on something about them. And I feel like you're manifesting. What are you manifesting? What is Pisces manifesting here with the Eight of Wands? A new beginning. Happiness. Yeah, so you have happiness and stability and a new beginning coming, but you have to work through some energy. First of all, it's mainly about overthinking. And what you're thinking about is some past situation that didn't work out. It's that Seven of Swords. You know, it's the one that caused you to go into the hermit mode and all of that stuff. Like, you're really, really thinking hard about it. I feel like you kind of need to change your focus. Change your focus, because what's meant for you is new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Sun, and we have the Zero card, which is the Fool. Starting all over again. This is something you are manifesting here. It's also accompanied by truth and a new beginnings, right? Stuff that sets you free. You've got the Ace of Swords twice, so I'm going to clarify what that is. What is this new truth coming in for Pisces? What is this new truth coming in for Pisces? It's the truth about a situation in love. Okay, so you want to know what it looks like? It looks like that something happened here with this Seven of Swords in a love situation. There was a tower moment. This is somebody that you loved, but it's going to turn around. Like, I mean, something is successful here. Love. There's success in love. That's what the truth is. Like, you know, like, so sometimes when people walk out of our life or hurt us really bad to the point where we have to walk away, which is looks like might be what happened here. It was a tower moment and you're like, oh my God, my life is over. I'm all alone. I have nothing. I have nothing to give. I have nothing to take. Spirit is saying, like, let me just show you something here. The truth about who the fuck you are. This is what you're meant for. You're meant for greatness. You're meant for all the love. And you're meant for success. That's the truth. I feel like this person who hurt you is that one that is teaching you all about your value. It's because they took something from you, but you worked your way out of it. You relied on spirit. You talked to spirit. You went deep inside. And spirit is like, come here, baby. Come here. I know. It's so hard being a human being, but I love you. Come here and I'm going to show you who you are. You're this person still. You're this free agent. You're this person running after their passions. That's you. Page of Wands. They want you to know that. Like, there's nothing you can't do. You can go anywhere you want, have anything you want. And I think you're figuring that out. It's probably going to be a little painful as you let that idea go. The idea of that person, the Seven of Swords, whoever that was. You know, whenever I look at that Seven of Swords, to me, it's like, honestly, it reminds me of something so terrible, like a death, you know, like something being just ripped away from you and you don't understand why. You know, I don't know if any of you've been through that, but it's fucking hard. It's like your whole life is disrupted. You're not the same. Your home's not the same. It's like everything just got pulled out. The rug got pulled out from underneath of you. And it's really hard to like get through that energy because you feel wobbly and broken, you know. But the cool part is that we usually do, like, I end up talking to spirit every time, you know. I mean, I learned that when I was really little, to pray when I had a nightmare, you know. So it's my kind of my reflex action when something happens. I pray, you know. And it, I used to pray to some entity, but you know, like, it doesn't matter. It's just all the same, and it's all spirit, and they all hear. And it doesn't matter. They don't care what you call them or where you're at in your journey. They're right there, and they're. I mean, even if you don't call on them, they're still there. You know, holding you up, supporting you, that kind of thing. So, man, that was a lot of long reading today. I thank you all for joining me. And Erica, I'm going to look at what you said. Sorry. Let's see, Erica. When I got a craving, I unwrapped a new CD, popped it in, and did karaoke in the car. That's good. That's real good, because that's like raising your vibe, right? I found replacing the behavior made me make the change cold turkey. Good luck. Well, thank you. I think singing is good. I could sing. Instead of, because I was trying to think of like something else, like push up, but it's like almost like a punishment for wanting one. You know, it doesn't really work for me, but I think singing might. I've smoked well over 25 years. Me too. I don't even want to tell you how long I've smoked. Well, maybe we could all send love and light out to each other for the smoking thing. All of you who made it, send us love and strength. And Erica, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I think that's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love this little tribe of mine, and I love it that you guys are here with me. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you again later. Bye.